Hi everyone, this is a short presentation on the importance of ethics in organizations. What is ethics? For years, ethics has been used as a moral compass in making decisions and normally hinges on the question, what should I do? There are numerous theories that posit their various outlooks on ethics and how it applies in both individual life as well as in organizations. Mandel's 2010 Ethics in Business and Corporate Governance describes individual ethics as the standards of conduct and behavior with respect to principles and values. Although there are numerous phrases that persons have coined to capture the essence of what ethics is from an individual perspective, the presentation is concerned with ethics from an organizational perspective and its impact. Business ethics seeks to define the nexus between an individual and a business and draws on the understanding of moral standards and their conduct in the applications of business processes through which modern society distributes goods and services in a country. Theories in ethics. Theories in ethics posit different outlooks but inadvertently all point to the same principle of doing what is right. Consequentialism teaches that the rightness or wrongness of any action must be viewed in terms of consequences that the action produces. Deontologism is a position teaching that the rightness or wrongness of some acts are independent of the consequences that it produces, and the act may be good or evil in and of itself. Natural law suggests that human beings have the capacity within themselves for actualizing their potential to choose wrong or right. Virtue ethics consists of two differing approaches, one of which is a systematic formulation of the traits of character that make human behavior praiseworthy or blameworthy. The other looks at practical wisdom, which is the phrase used to describe one's ability to choose patterns of actions that are desirable. How to create an ethical culture in your organization. Having an organizational culture that emphasizes ethical behavior can considerably minimize disruptions and bad behaviors in organizations. Research shows that whether an organization develops a culture that places emphasis on doing what is right, even if it results in being costly, it resides with leaders to decide, starting with the CEO, to consider the ethical consequences of their actions. Leaders with a moral compass set the tone when it comes to ethical dilemmas. Robbins and Judge 2009 offer a detailed list of things management can do to create a more ethical organizational culture. These include, but are not limited to, management being a visible role to employees by taking the ethical high road, which will in turn inspire staff to do the same. Communicating ethical expectations, which will reduce ethical ambiguities. Offering ethics training to instill ethics in the organization by setting up training programs to address possible ethical dilemmas. Visibly rewarding ethical acts and punishing unethical ones. Provide protective mechanisms so that employees can discuss ethical dilemmas and report unethical behavior without fear or reprimand. The benefits of an ethically inclined organization. There are several benefits of ethical organizations that both employees and employers will enjoy. Some of these include decreased vulnerability. It is imperative for organizations to develop ethical approaches that provide the necessary training and tools to make ethical decisions. This decreases vulnerability and misconduct and the harm it can cause to profitability, brand image, and management focus. A 1998 Bernsen-Marsteller study showed that a CEO's ethical reputation enhances a company's ability to attract investment capital, recruit the best employees, and earn a company the benefit of the doubt in times of crisis, thus improving brand image and reputation. A 1997 DePaul University study found that companies with a defined corporate commitment to ethical principles do better financially than companies that don't. Similarly, another study by the University of Southwestern Louisiana, titled "The Effect of Published Reports of Unethical Conduct on Stock Prices," showed that publicity about unethical corporate behavior lowers stock prices for a minimum of 6 months. It also boosts employee commitment. A 1997 Walker Information Survey of employees' views on business ethics revealed that 42% of respondents in a company ethically said that a company's ethical integrity directly influences their decision to work at the company. Customer loyalty. A 1996 survey by Bozell Worldwide showed that business ethics matter to customers. When compared with 9 extremely important general corporate citizenship categories or activities, ethics and values ranked highest in the United States and Europe and third highest in Japan. There are continuous reasons and statistics to show why ethics is important and that every organization should adopt ethical standards as part of its framework, not just because it is the right thing to do, but the fact that the fostering of such a culture will not only ensure staff commitment but also the longevity of business in a prosperous state. Thank you.